Hey, it's Carrie. It's a little while since you've seen my face. When I went for a walk the other day, there was a box outside one of the local shops that said free, please take, and it had a lot of sew your own boxes in it. They were admittedly Christmas decorations, but I picked up the least Christmassy one, and I'm going to do it today because I quite frankly think that something like this shouldn't be limited to Christmas. Right, let's see what is in here. So, felt pieces, thread, ribbon, filling, instruction sheet, needle not included. Size 7 embroidery needle recommended. Don't know if I have one of those, but I will find a needle before I start sewing. I normally manage to tear boxes when I open them, so that's an achievement to not do it this time. Right. Black and white instruction sheet. Oh, it does show you how to do the stitches. I was going to say this is not very beginner friendly. Yeah, I know how to do running stitch, and that makes sense. I know how to do back stitch. This does not make sense. I reasonably know how to do blanket stitch, and this is just a good reminder. I wouldn't say that this is necessarily beginner friendly, but let's have a look. Red and white threads. One ribbon? Two ribbons just attached together. There we go. Two ribbons. Stuffing. Not entirely sure if that'll be enough. So there are two red pieces and four white pieces. Okay. That doesn't make much sense. Stitch the second base to the back of the heart. But the red ones are the bases, and if it's supposed to make two, you've got little white birds and little white hearts, so you want those to be on the red, on the little red bits. So I'm going to have an extra two white hearts. I suppose I could then use the red thread to put these together and make a third heart that could hang in between the two red ones. I don't know. Let's see about getting that needle I need. I have no idea what size a size 7 needle is, so I have here all three of my needles. I know this one's a tapestry needle, but I've got these two as well, as I like to call them, the slightly longer one and the small sharp one. I'm not sure if when it comes to felt I should split the thread into different sections like I would with a cross stitch, or I know from previous experience that sewing felt can be tricky. Needle is threaded. Starting with the heart then. I suppose I should put a knot in the end of the thread. It told me to use running stitch, but I have decided to use back stitch because I don't want the gaps to be there. This is a stitch that I am quite slow at doing. So you've just seen me do a stitch in real time. That is why I'm going to fast forward. Well, I'm not even going to fast forward, I'm just going to stop recording this here until I have sewn up to around about there, which is when I will pop the stuffing in, and that is where we will resume. I will see you in a moment. Okay, I have done most of this now. I am slightly worried because I don't think I've got enough thread to finish the whole way round, but we shall see. This is the part where we stuff it. You've seen me make this. It's quite squishy. I'm happy with the amount of stuffing I put in, and there is definitely enough for the second one. I'm still confused by the extra backs, but I will make a third one that will be able to hang in between the two, and it'll look all pretty. And yes, anyway, to the actual review. The instructions on how to do the stitches themselves, minimal and confusing, and I knew mostly how to do the stitches anyway. It's not exactly full instructions, but as someone that has done sewing and different sewing projects before, I was able to put it together. The box says about fun for beginners, and I would class myself as more on the beginner side of sewing. So it was fun for me. I was occupied for an hour or more. I'm looking forward to doing the others later today. But there's also the fact that if you don't know the stitches, then you wouldn't be able to do it really, not without looking up further instructions somewhere like YouTube. I have got no idea how much this sells for. I will look it up and put it somewhere around the edge so you can see how much it is. But personally, I think that if it was a $5, then it's definitely good money. It's worth it. If it's more than that, the fact that it doesn't have a needle it's kind of pushing it. I imagine it'll be somewhere between £3 and £5. So you will be able to see if I am right or not with the number, wherever that is. Anyway, if you have any suggestions for future videos, do please pop them in the comments below. I've had a couple suggestions from fans. I will get through them all. It's just a matter of time and getting the right materials. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. It really makes my day. Also, comments are more than welcome. Subscribe if you're new so you don't miss anything. I'm really getting into digital art at the moment, so there's a lot of videos about with just music in the background so you don't have to listen to my voice. Anyway, I will see you very soon.